and if you wish to attend, definitely you are most welcome. So I'll begin with the class now. Okay, so recording of this class and previous LR classes will be made available on the website. Whatever sir has taught earlier, he'll be teaching again. So after 4 or 5 classes of mine, sir will take around 2 to 3 classes and then advanced classes. Ma'am will also take a couple of classes on LR. So that should cover your portion. Set theory has already been taught. Set theory will be put up on the website, which also is a part of LR only. Anyway, so moving ahead, as I have told you, I have brought questions. Hi Shobit. I have brought questions which are of the basic level today because this is the first class, and I'll be covering all the type of questions asked. Some of these types might not be directly asked in CAT, but then they are definitely relevant. They are definitely relevant for other exams. So, okay. So as you can see my screen now, the first question is on the first type is syllogism, which is not asked now, but okay, Shruti is saying my voice is breaking. I'll just tweak my mic. I hope it is fine now. Shobit says it is fine. Okay, great. Great. So syllogism is not asked has not been asked in the recent years, but definitely you should know because in other exams like IFT and MAT and all, questions of these kind do come. So the first type is syllogism, in which you have to establish relation between various categories of items as given. So you can see here the question says some apples are fruits, all vegetables are fruits, and all fruits are vegetables, right? So you have to draw conclusions based on the statement given, and you will have to find the correct answer. See, I believe that logical reasoning does not require any formal teaching, so you should be, at least you should give it a try. Definitely I'll explain you, but I would like you to solve it at your end first, and then I'll explain you how it is to be done in case you are not able to do so. Okay, Sanjay says B is the answer. You have to give me from 1, 2, 3, 4 in the last, you have to give me the correct answer. Okay, most of you are getting it right. Ankit, Akashdeep, Malika Bajpayee. See, I'll not slide down the page because the answer is given below the page. You have to give me the correct answer. Sanjay, take 2 more minutes and give me the right answer. Most of you have got it right. Okay, so option 1 is the correct answer. Raktim, you have not got it right. Satyen, you are right. So as I see, most of you have got it right. Kamaljit correct, Ali Imam correct, Satyendra correct, Abhas correct, Apurva correct, Malaika correct, Sumit, no, it is not 4. The first option is the correct answer. Manya correct, Sai Chatan correct, Shobit correct, Kaustav correct, Sanjay correct, Harish no, Swarupa no, Sai Chaitanya correct, Malika Akashdeep, Ankit, correct. Sanjay, not correct. Abhas, correct. Okay, so most of you have got it right. I'll just explain it for all those who have not got it correct. Neha Agarwal, correct. See, the question says, some apples are fruits, all vegetables are. So in such type of questions, what you have to do is, you have to try to find out the superset. Superset first. What is the superset here? Something which includes everything. Some apples are fruits means all apples are not fruits. So from the first statement you can say that fruits is the superset in the first statement. All vegetables are fruits, right? And all fruits are vegetables. These are the three statements. Yes, Manya, you can take B as the conclusion. That is why I am saying option 1 is correct. Only A and B follow. A will follow, some apples are vegetables, and B will follow, all vegetables are fruits, because all vegetables are fruits is a statement also. Yeah, you can do it by Venn diagram, Ankit. Venn diagram definitely will come to it. Venn diagram is an easy approach. In fact, sir must have taught you. If he has not taught you, he will definitely teach you how to do these kinds of. But I was told to take the basic and clear the concepts in. I mean, by logical thinking. Okay, he has. Okay, great. Arun sir's logical reasoning class will be uploaded on the website, and it will be made available within a day or two. So those who have missed it or joined late can always attend it. Anyways, he'll be covering it in the live class also. So anyway, so just to clear this, whenever there is a statement, it can definitely be drawn as a conclusion. So we see that statement 2 is, or statement B is, all vegetables are fruits, is a conclusion which is all vegetables are fruits. So that is going to be correct. And you can definitely determine that some apples are vegetables is also can also be concluded, because some apples are fruits and all fruits are vegetables. So from, and the third and fourth option, that is C and D parts, all fruits are apples, not necessary to be true, because the first statement says some apples are fruits. So all fruits are apples will not be correct, and all vegetables are apples will definitely not be correct, right? So only A and B follow. I hope this is clear. The first question. I am not taking too many questions on this because this is not being asked these days. Okay. Coming to the second type and second question. This is basically type 2 is logical reasoning questions based on series. So there are questions on logical reasoning, in logical reasoning based on series. Try solving this. So in such I am glad that most of you are able to get the correct answer. That means your preparation is on track. In fact, I and Arun sir and Meenakshi ma'am, we talk sometimes that the online medium does not allow us to, connect and talk to you in a physical manner and gauge your preparation. But I assure them that based on the classes which I take and the responses which I get, I feel that people are able to solve most of the questions. Anyways, almost all of you have got the answer correct, so I'll not take names here. It was an easy question, definitely. Vinay, good evening. Welcome to the class. You have joined late. So for those who could not solve it, it's pretty simple. You can see that the series is made of alternate terms. If you see the first term, third term, fifth term, it is forming a series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second term, fourth term, sixth term is forming a series which has an increment of 2 in each of the successive terms. So you can determine it, and the answer would be 13. Correct? Anybody who feels that he or she is not able to understand, please stop me. Today is the first class, which is the basic class. So definitely I'll try to rush with the concepts which are very, common and easy. If there's something tough, I'll definitely wait, take more time. But the easier section will be rushed through. Okay. So, yes, Nikhil, there have been series questions asked in earlier CATs around 2003, 2004 or earlier. See, you never know. CAT is very unpredictable, and that is the reason why we cover all the topics, all the areas. So today is the basic class, so I'm exposing you to the types of the questions which come in CAT. But definitely in other exams also, like NMAT, IFT and all, you get questions on series. So you should be knowing this. Okay. So I hope this is clear. Please stop me in case you are stuck somewhere or not able to follow. Coming to, so this is again an easy question based on the series only. Series is asked heavily in other exams, so I have picked up some questions just for your practice sake and for your calculation sake. I have put this question. Calculate and let me know the answer. Great, most of you have got it right. Answer is 24. Pankaj Mohanty, I'll just sort this problem. Answer is 24. Great, so most of you got it right. Moving to the fifth question. This is again a kind of series in which alphabets and numbers are mixed. Try to find out the answer for this. Please stop me if you are not able to follow at any point of time. These are easy questions. I have put this for your practice. In the later half of the class, we will be solving CAT questions, which will be tough definitely. Sanjay Gupta, please check. Most of you are getting it right. Ali Imam correct. Sumit Soni, Raktim, Racha Banga all correct. So I see here that most of you have got it right. Option 3 is the correct answer. Ravinder, please check. Option 4 is not correct. Option 3 is the correct answer. You can see the answer here. Most of you have got it right. Deepak Singh, please check. See, the question says you have to skip the first, second, third, fourth letters. Okay. So after E, G would come. After G, you'll have to skip H and I and J. See, these questions are very easy, and they are, they just need meticulousness. You need to be meticulous, and you should not take it lightly. If you skip an alphabet, a very easy question can also be wrong, like a couple of you have got it wrong. So that is because of silly mistake. That should be avoided at all costs. Okay. So now coming to the third type, which is based on blood relations. So the third type of questions is based on blood relations. These questions are basically Ankit. See, Ankit, okay, I'll just tell this for everyone. In case you are facing problem in the webinar, I'll show it to you also. What you have to do is, you have to go to the website, go to our website, go to the study center page, go to notice board, the second drop down menu. Those who are facing, or at times if you are facing problem with the webinar, we have put up steps to resolve this problem on the important update section. You can see the notice board is divided into two parts. The first part is for updates which are based on daily basis, like if we have to cancel a class or postpone a class or schedule a class urgently, we'll put up in the first column. Important updates are the second column, which are updates regarding with the technical in reference to the technical behavior of the website, or maybe Dacast or whatever. Okay, so if you see the right column, you will find here the last unit or last cell will have resolution of access to webinar. So in case you are facing a problem with the webinar, you have to download this registry file, unzip the file and merge. This will solve your problem. This will solve all your problems of the webinar connection issue or any problem which you face. In case this does not work, then you'll have to follow these 7 steps mentioned below this. If you do these two, I can assure you that you will not face problem with the webinar. Okay. So coming back to the questions, and one more thing, from now onwards, the study center page, Pankaj Mohanty, no, we have stopped playing recording through webinar because it was causing a lot of problem for you guys also. And if there is a network issue, then also something, if something pops up in the screen, so it was a headache for us. So what we have done is, we have uploaded all the videos on the if you see the notice study center page, the second last tab is the CAT Online self-paced program. All the videos have been uploaded here. I mean, are being uploaded. Daily we upload 3 or 4 videos, and these videos are made accessible to you on a regular basis. Okay. So if you go to the class schedule page, the first link of the drop down menu, a video is available for 2 days normally. So if we release a video today, it is available to you for 2 days, that is today and tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a fresh video released. It will again be available to you for 2 days. So if you see here, the first half of this page is class schedule. If you go below, you will find here that on 12th August we have released average allegation advanced session, number system 3rd and 4th class, last sentence of the paragraph. On 13th August, that is today, we have released critical reasoning, average allegation advanced session and RC session 4. Tomorrow, that is 14th August, para jumbles, PNC first class, and definitely critical reasoning and RC session 4 will be available. So every video released here will be available for 2 days. Okay. No, Pankaj, you don't need a high broadband for this. See, the buffering problem, we are trying to resolve it. Recording was better, but recording was had a fixed time interval in which you had to see. Now this video is available to you 24 hours, so you can see whenever you want. And regarding the buffering problem, we are sorting it out with Dacast. Mallika, today we are having a bit of network problem from our side. We have had a new connection and it is not behaving as it should. So please bear with us today. Normally this is very rare that network issue happens at our in our classes. But anyways, so Nikhil, 2 days are enough, I guess, for seeing the video. There will be 2 to 3 videos uploaded per day. And there will be 2 to 3 videos uploaded per day, and they will be available for 2 days. So I don't think more days are required. Still, if you miss it out, you can send us a mail and we will make it available for you again. So don't worry on that. Okay. Pankaj, yes, 512 kbps is enough. In fact, it works on 256 kbps also. Satendra, I don't think it needs more speed. We'll just cross check it. Okay. Pankaj, we will cross check it. We'll let you know. Neha Agarwal, the recorded videos are in the self-paced program. The schedule is mentioned here. You can see on your screen. The schedule is mentioned here. The recorded videos will be available on the CAT Online self-paced program once you enroll. If you are not enrolled, this page will not be accessible to you. This page is accessible only to people, only to students who are enrolled. Sai Krishna, average allegation second class was available for the last 3 days. Maybe you have not seen it. Please follow the schedule page. We will upload it again. Okay. Okay, so those who are having problem will just mail us. We'll try to sort it out. In fact, Arun sir was handling this, but he is in Delhi right now. So maybe I'll try to fix this up. Okay, don't worry. Anyway, so coming back to the logical reasoning, this was just to brief you about. Nikhil, no, the video quality is available is between 240p. There is 480p 576. So we will encode it and this will be solved. Sai Krishna, advanced session is available right now also. Okay. Anyways, we'll take this problem towards the end of the class. Those who have problem with the DACAs can discuss with me. Right now we should focus on the logical reasoning classes. Okay. So after the class ends, we'll discuss. This is the third type of questions which come in LR. First I'll cover all the types and then we'll move to the problem solving. So this is based on blood relations. And I think most of you are getting it right. Can I have some more responses? Syed Miran, no, you are not correct. Niece is the correct answer. Most of you have got it right. Okay, so niece is the correct answer. Those who have got it wrong, the question says, a woman pointing towards a man said, he is my mother's mother's only son. So in these type of questions, what you have to do is, you have to take your own family into consideration. Then it will be very easy for you to link and find the correct answer. Okay. I don't think it needs any further explanation. So just try a couple of more questions on this. Solve this one. Get me the answer. Those who have problem with DACast or recording classes or live classes or any sort of problems can stay after the class ends. I would discuss and try to solve it. But right now we should focus on the question at hand. I see mixed answers here. Option 3 is correct, cousin. So Sarupa, please check your answer. Cousin is the right answer here. The question says, a woman presents a man as the son of the brother of her mother. How is the man related to a woman? Just think in terms of your family. Srinath, you are wrong. Cousin is the correct answer. Son would be not correct. Please stop me if any question needs explanation. I am rushing through because these are easy questions. Pankaj correct, Kaustav correct, most of you are right. So maybe one last question on blood relations. Solve this. Question number 8. See, you have to be quick also. If the question is easy, that means you should be quick in solving it so that you save time for other questions. Sanjay Gupta, please check your answer. Your answer is not correct. Please do not rush. What about others? Is this a tough question? Shrikant not correct. Ali Imam not correct. Most of you have got it right, but Harish, no, not correct. Vivek, yes, you are correct. Raktim correct. Ravinder correct. Shobhit correct. Akshay correct. Richa correct. Vinay, Ankur, Kaustav, check your answer, not correct. Okay, so the answer is niece, third part. Kaustav, how can you say nephew? You have to find the relation of Amelia, right? So Amelia can never be nephew. See, in these type of questions, one more logic which you can see is you can find out, you can eliminate options by seeing the gender of the person, of the subject. If you see the gender, one or two options you might reject right away. Okay, so please have a look. So in these type of questions, there are two ways of approaching them. One is consider your own family as the base, and you establish relation accordingly. And second is try to see the gender of the person asked. Kaustav, never mind. Deep Singh will definitely tell you all this. Please start following from right now. Whatever you have missed, you can always see the video once it is uploaded. Okay. Now coming to the fourth type. The fourth type is questions based on directions. So this is basically this will require a pen and a paper to solve it. You will have to draw directions to get the correct answer. Try solving this. You will have to draw the directions. Get me the answer. Today we are having the first session, which is basic session. So you might find some questions easy, but as we move ahead, we will be covering CAT questions. Most of you are giving 2 as the answer. which I think is not correct. Okay, 2 is the correct answer. Those who have got Ali Imam, Kaustav, please check. It is an easy question. You should not make mistakes here. Shakshi, please check. Sanjay, check. Southwest is the correct answer. Manya, you are right. Mallika, right. Parminder, correct. Shrikant, correct. Okay, so most of you have got it right. Those who have made a mistake, please check. What you have to do is you have to draw this on a piece of paper and it will be clear. I hope you don't have a problem with north-south. If you draw directions on the piece of paper, the upward face would be north, right hand side would be east, left would be west, and downwards would be south. This is very basic, but still. Please stop me if you are not able to follow at any point of time. I'll take time and explain it to you. Coming to the second question of this type. Question based on direction. Try to solve this. Logical reasoning is something which cannot be taught much in theory. It has to be learned through practice only. Try solving this. Okay, is the question not visible? Maybe it will be visible now. Okay. Solve this question. Today there is a bit of network issue. I am getting mixed answers here. Till now 5 people have replied, 3 have given 4 km as the answer, and 2 people have given 6 km as the answer. Shobit, please check, because you are the odd man out here. Only 2 people have given 6 km as the answer, Shobit, and the second person is Mudit Sharma. Both normally give correct answers. Raktim, you have also given 6 km as the answer. Deepak Singh, 2 is definitely not correct. Manjusha, 2 is not correct. Most of you are giving answers which are different, so I don't know. Should I solve this? The correct answer here is four kilometers. Shobit says 6 is right. Actually, I haven't solved this. I just put this question. I thought it is an easy question. So in these type of questions, you can use a pen and paper, or you can take your present location and try to solve it that way also. Four is the right answer. Manjusha, no. Shobit has found his flaw. This is getting interesting now. Yeah, Abhash, I got your interest. I got your answer. Your answer is correct. The answer is 4. I had put this question because I knew that a couple of you are going to make mistake here. And Manjusha, please draw this figure and be careful with left and right. I think you have taken one wrong turn, and that is the reason why you have got 6 as the answer. You have to be very careful. Santosh correct, Deepak Singh correct. Most of you have got it correct, but then quite a handful of you have got it wrong also. So Shobhit had made an error in addition. See, these type of silly mistakes are bound to occur. You have to just overcome them. In the exam, the exam pressure is so high that you are bound to make mistakes like 3 plus 4, 6. The only way out is through practice. That is why if you see, whenever I take a class, I aim at giving you lots of questions so that you practice it out. Sayyid Miran correct. Okay, so I guess now all of you have got it right. Riddhima, you want this question to be explained or the 9th question? Please tell me. Should I explain this question? Question number 9. Okay. Riddhima, you should have told it earlier. I don't know why you waited for so long. Anyways, I'll explain the 9th question and then the 10th one. See, the 9th question says, see this file I'll be sending to you, and the recording will also be available. So in case you want to revisit something, you can always see there. Riddhima has asked for question number 9, so I'll just explain it to her. It says a watch reads 4:30. Okay, if the minute hands points towards the west, in which direction does the hour hand point? Now what you have to do is you have to make a clock. Normally if your watch strikes 4:30, the minute hand will point towards south, right? So, and your hour hand would point towards southeast. Now if you rotate the entire clock by 90 degrees towards in the clockwise direction, I think I should explain it via a figure. So I'll do that. See, initially okay, just give me 1 minute. Those who have not been able to understand the 9th question, please see here. Initially 4:30 would be like this, right? I mean, if this is a clock, 4:30 would be like this. Here is 4 and here is 6. Now it says, this is the minute hand. It says that the minute hand points towards west. This would be west. 4 would come here, right? So this is north, this is west, this is south, and this is east. So the R hand would point towards southwest. Riddhima, did you get it? Is it not visible? Okay. Maybe I think I should explain it again. Okay, there was some problem with the screen. Anyways, just look at the above figure. If this is a clock, 4:30 would be 4 and 6 here, right? 4. Now the question says that this is the bigger hand is the R hand. The R hand faces towards west. So 4 would come here. If you rotate the clock, this is west, this is north, this is east, and this is south. So the R hand would point towards southwest. I hope this is clear. Riddhima, you just need to rotate the clock, nothing else. Okay. So I hope that was clear. Question number 10 also needs some explanation. See, what you have to do here is, you have to take, Ali Imam says, got it, great. Question number 10 says that Hanuman, while looking for the Sanjeevani booty, travels 3 km to the west. West means in the left direction. Turns left and goes 3 km towards right. Maybe I'll explain this also on the screen here for those who have not understood it. Those who have not understood it, please have a look. The question says, see, if this is the base point means original point. 3 km west means in this direction, right? This is 3 km. Turns left means in this direction. This is 1 km. Now turns left and goes 3 km. So this is 3 again, right? So this is 3. This is not 1. So 3 here, 3 here. Turns left and goes 3 kilometers. Turns right and goes 3 kilometers. Turns right and goes 1 kilometer. So right would be, you have to position yourself as if you are walking here. Then only you will know what is right and what is left. So right would be 1 kilometer here, right? Again turns right and goes 3 kilometers. So this would be again 3 kilometers. So this is 1, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, right? And this is 1. So it would be 4 kilometers. I hope this is clear. Please don't go by my writing and the diagram. I am not very comfortable with this. Ankita says clear. Mudit says clear. Pankaj clear. Okay, great. So I think this is Clear to all? Okay. So I hope the question was clear. Now coming to one of the important sections, which is based on arrangements. So I have picked up CAT 2007 question here for you to solve, and this is a tough question, but I am pretty sure you will be able to solve it. Read the question. I will definitely solve this for you, but I would like you to make an effort and try to solve this. There are 3 questions in this set. This is CAT 2007 question. I am muting myself for 3 minutes. 3 questions, you get 3 minutes. I'll just give you a couple of hints. You need to solve this by assuming, by taking one of the cases. There will be 2 cases, but you'll have to take one case and solve it out. Be meticulous, be careful, be sincere. The beauty of logical reasoning questions is the answer is there. The answer is there in the question itself. That is the beauty. Take advantage of that. Solve this. 3 questions, 3 minutes. I am unmuting myself. This is actually a 2008 question and not 7. It is 2008 question. Okay, I'm pleased that most of you are getting it right. Shrikant, not correct. Most of you got it. Neha, not correct. Prashant, correct. Ali Imam, correct. Vivek, correct. Vishwanath. So I see that most of you got it right. Gunjan, your first option is wrong. The first question number 26 is wrong for you. Shobhit, correct. Syed, no. Abhas, correct. So most of you have given the answer here, and I feel that most of you got it right also. So anyways, we'll discuss this because this is a very good question, and it is mostly discussed in questions of arrangement. So what we'll do is we'll discuss it thoroughly. I will tell you the approach which you should take. I'll tell you the approach which you should take here in such questions. Okay. See, in such questions, what you have to do is the first step should be to read the entire question 2 times. Manjusha, your second option is question 27 is wrong for you. Raktim, same for you. 27 is wrong. Anyways, now I'll not look at the answers. I'll discuss this question now. Those who have solved it till now, it's fine. Otherwise, just follow what is being told here. So in these type of questions, what you have to do is you have to read the entire question 2 times so that you don't miss out anything. And what you have to do is you have to put down the am I audible? Am I audible? Voice is breaking. Okay, audible now. Great. So in these type of questions, you have to go by point by point. There are 3 houses on each side of the road. Okay, so what you can do is you can draw a road, right? 3 houses on each side of the road. These 6 houses are labeled as names have been given P, Q, R, S, T, U. Okay. The houses are of different colors, so you'll have to determine that how many variables are there. The first set of variables is the names of the house. That is the labeling part. P, Q, R, S, T, U. That is the first set of variable. The second set of variable is the color of the house. They are of different colors, red, blue, green, right? The third set of variables is the houses are of different heights. Okay. So these 3 are the variables here, and you have to place or arrange the houses so that all the conditions are satisfied. Okay. So you have to, Pankaj says please decrease the font of the letter. Okay Pankaj, I'll do this for you. Just give me 1 minute. This is an important question. If you follow this, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to solve questions of arrangements. Try to see the approach which I am taking, because that will help you. So there are three set of variables: name of the house, color of the house, and height of the house. Now what you have to do is, it says you'll have to draw a road. If this is the road, okay, roads are never straight, so if this is the road, T is the tallest house, is exactly opposite to the red colored house. Okay, so what you can do here is, you can assume that T is here. See, there are three sets of variables, so every position will have three letters. So T is the tallest house. So for tall, you can say, you can write T, small t. T is the tallest house, exactly opposite to the red colored house. So red colored house means you'll have to fix in three positions. First alphabet for the name, second for the height, and third for the color. So color would come here as red. These first and second position have been left vacant. This and this is vacant. Okay. So from the fifth statement, you can determine that T is the tallest house, opposite to the red colored house. The shortest house is exactly opposite to the green colored house. Now the shortest house will be, say, you just assume that this is the shortest house. Its name is not known, its color is not known. So these three positions will be vacant. Okay. And but is exactly opposite to the green colored house. So green colored house is this. This name and position is also not known. Okay. So you just create empty space for there. Yeah, Vishwanath, I know that taking this 7 step will be easy, but currently I am starting and telling it from a beginner point of view, because this is the first class. There are various shortcuts which we'll definitely tell you once we move ahead. Arun sir will tell you, I'll tell you. I am just telling you because if you are seeing such a question for the first time, how you'll have to approach. Okay. So from 6th statement you can determine this. From the 7th statement you can say, U, the orange colored house, is located between P and S. Now this is an important, see, U is located between P and S, right? So there can be only two possibilities. Either you say U is here and P and S is here, or U is here and P and S is here. These are the two cases. Okay. This is the first case. This is the second case. You should begin by taking any one of these cases. So let's say we assume that we are taking the first case. This is the road and we take SUP. So from the 7th statement you got U, the orange colored house. U is the orange colored. So if we take this as the box which we will use for our calculation, this box will be divided into 3 parts. Okay. And we categorize it here. Now U is the orange color. So color we are writing in the last, right? So say we write it as OR. U is the orange colored house located between P and S. R is the yellow colored house exactly opposite to P. Exactly opposite to P means if P is here and this is the road, so R will lie here, right? R is exactly opposite to P. Okay, exactly opposite, it does not say diagonally. So R will lie here, exactly opposite to P, and it is in yellow in color, right? So yellow color will come here, okay? Q, the green colored house, is exactly opposite to U. So Q will come here, but it says that just a second. Okay, U is, I think I should make a bigger figure here. Just a second. I'll draw a different figure so that it is clear because this has become a bit messy. Let's consider this. This is the road, okay? And the first row we'll put in colors, second row height, third row as column. Similarly, first row name, second row height, and third row as color. Now we are dividing it into 3 parts, okay? And this is the road. Now we know that from the 7th statement U is orange colored, so U will, and U is lying between P and S. So we have picked up the first case as this, and U is orange in color, right? So we put here OR, okay? R, the yellow colored house, is exactly opposite to P. So exactly opposite to P means here R, and it is in yellow in color. So YE, yellow in color. Q, the green colored house, is exactly opposite to U. So Q will be exactly opposite to U, which will be green colored house, GR. P, the white colored house, is taller than R but shorter than S. Now you know that P will lie here because there is only one space left, and P is also white colored house, okay? P is white colored house, and it has given that the height of P, it is taller than R but shorter than S and Q, okay? This statement you can know from here. Now coming back to the 5th statement, T is the tallest house, exactly opposite to the red colored house. Okay, P is the white colored house, so okay, there was a confusion here. This would be T, this will not be P, this will be T because P is the white colored house, and T is the tallest house, so you can put in here this is the tallest house, right? Exactly opposite to the red colored house, right? So that means S will be red color, right? The sixth statement says the shortest house is exactly opposite to the green colored house. So green colored house is Q and exactly opposite is U. So that means U is the shortest. So if we come here, we'll know that U is here, right? Now the table is in front of you. You can answer all the questions. Okay. I hope this table is clear. Make this table. Yeah, there was some problem with P. I have corrected it. If you can make this table, you can answer all the questions. See, if you go to the question now, it says, what is the color of house diagonally opposite to the yellow colored house? So yellow colored house is R, diagonally opposite is S, the color of S would be red. Okay. Yeah, T would be blue. Definitely. P is white, T would be blue. Actually, I had misread it. So I'll just make this correction here. Please pardon my writing. This writing is T would be blue, definitely. Okay. So you got the first answer. Diagonally opposite is red. Second question is, which is the second tallest house? Second tallest house cannot be determined because you see here U, R, P, T is the tallest. So T would be taller than Q. But among S and Q, you cannot determine which is the second tallest house, right? So that has to be taken as the answer. Can't determine. The third is, what is the color of the tallest house? Definitely blue. You can see from the table. So these kind of questions have to be solved by using tables. Okay, you'll have to read these statements. And yeah, as somebody had pointed out earlier, if we start from the last, it will definitely be easier. Okay. So coming to, I hope this is clear. Anyone who is not clear on this, please ask. Okay, Deep is asking why to start from last. See, most of the content is generic in the beginning, and in the end it is specific. So once you start from specific questions, it is specific data, it is easier to, you can pinpoint that, okay, this will be the tallest house T, this will be the, so once you solve questions of these kind, you will come to know that starting from the end is definitely easier. Kostav says great approach. Thank you, Kostav. This was a good question and it is a CAT question. So I'll advise you to solve questions of these kinds from sir's book, and it will be easier to solve. My advice to you is, in these questions, try to read it twice. You should not miss out any important or key feature that is important. Pankaj says, sir, you are very good in explaining through diagram. Pankaj, I think I am horrible at making diagrams, so I'll try to improve on this. Writing with this pen. Anyways, I am happy that you understood this question. Yes, Mudit, if you take P, U and S, the answer will be same, because in none of these statements there has been any reference given to the arrangement of how P, U and S have been arranged, right? Yes, Raktim, it is a good idea to make a table and plot the columns. Okay, Pankaj, thank you. Pankaj says he is not concerned about the shape of the diagram, but the way you explain the solution. Thanks. Anyways, I'm happy that you understood. You guys got it clear. If you rearrange the houses as P, U, and S, try solving it. You will be able to solve it. Vishwanath, the answer is not white. Answer is red only in question number 26. Please check it again. Follow each of the statements carefully. You will be able to solve it. Okay. So this was a good question on arrangements. If you are able to follow this, solve this, you will be able to solve questions of these kind. Try solving it. In the later classes, we'll discuss more questions on this. Today, my aim was to expose you to the variety of questions so that you can start solving questions from your end. Okay. Yes, Pankaj, you can change the position of the houses. The answer would remain same. It will not vary. All the boxes are greater than equal to in this question. I'll just Vishwanath, please check. Harish, we will take cube concept in the class. Do not worry. I'll take 4 to 5 classes on LR. Arun sir will take 2 to 3 classes. Meenakshi ma'am will also take 2 classes. And we have a couple of recordings also. So once you go through all these, definitely it will be easier for you. You should not worry on that. Okay. So coming to the next question. Please try to solve this. Solve this question for me. At all these positions, it is greater than or equal to. I am not able to put it in the correct shape, but still I think it should be understandable. Okay. These type of questions are based on quantitative reasoning. This is the type 7. Sanjay Gupta. You have got it right. No, Ashobit. Please check. Take your time. It is a good question. It is again a CAT question. CAT 2008 question. Mogna no. Kaustav no. Mudit Sharma correct. Santosh, no. Shruti, no. Nikhil Thede, correct. So only 3 people have got it right till now out of 11 people who have attended. Vivek, correct. Kaustav, no. Manya, correct. It's good that most of you are able to solve it. It was a tough question. It is a tough question, in fact, by CAT standards. Akashdeep, no. Take your time, guys. We are in no hurry. Take your time and get it right. Get it correct. I have a couple of more questions, but I think I'll take this as the last question, because I also have to take your questions regarding the classes and all. The remaining part we will cover in the next class, which will happen on Saturday. Shruti, what answer have you given? You haven't given an answer. Parminder, correct. Raktim, not correct. Shruti, I have not got your answer. Actually, okay, Shruti, you are not correct. Shruti, not correct. Niladri, correct. Akashdeep, not correct. Those who have not got it right, please solve. This is the last question of the day. So, Shivam, correct. Shrikant, not correct. Pankaj Mohanty, not correct. Ali Imam, not correct. Take your time, don't rush. Pankaj Mohanty, not correct. Solve this. See, Vivek, calendar logic will be taught in the next classes. Okay. Kaustav, no. Chandu, correct. Moghna, correct. Deep Singh, no. Harish, no. Neha Agrawal, no. Swarupa, no. Vishwanath, correct. Vinay, no. Sumit Soni, no. Okay, so maybe I should discuss this now. See, in these type of questions, one thing which you, Ali Imam, no. One thing which you should realize is that these kind of questions have to be solved from the options. Yes, very much, Mudit. You have to use options in these type of questions. In fact, in all kinds of questions, you should try to see the options. And Shobhit, yes, second is the correct answer. Second option is the correct answer. In these type of questions, you have to start from the option, because it is easier to eliminate and get the correct answer. Now, when you see, whatever the question is there, if there is an objective question, you should keep the options in mind, because there can be various ways of doing it, but by elimination of options or by seeing the option, you might get to the correct answer quickly and save a lot of time, which you can invest in other questions. So questions of these kind have to be solved by options. Now, having said this, when you pick up an option, you can pick up the first option and try to solve it. You can pick up the second. So what is advisable is you pick up any one of the middle options. See, once you pick up the middle option, and in cases where the options are arranged in ascending or descending order, like this case, you can see the numbers are arranged in ascending or descending order. It's in ascending order: 2 to 6, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, 11 to 14, 13 to 18, right? So if second option is eliminated, So you can have a guess that the answer would be either on the higher side or on the lower side, right? So immediately one more option would be eliminated. Okay, that is the one of the most important tips or tricks you can say which you should adopt. And most of the times when an examiner sets the question, and the question has to be solved by option checking method, the correct option is in the middle. Okay, that is also a mindset of the question, the examiner also. So from that logic also you should pick up the option which is in the middle. So say we pick up the second option. Now it is quite evident that the number has to be an odd number, then only it will culminate to 0 after reducing half kg at every point. Because if you go in the opposite direction, see the question says a shop stores X kg of rice. The first customer buys half this amount plus half a kg. The second customer buys half the remaining amount plus half a kg of rice. Then the third customer also buys half the remaining amount plus half a kg of rice. So that means no rice is left in the, if you go in the opposite direction, so the third customer has bought half plus X, right? Okay, this approach will be a bit difficult currently. So if we pick up the option 2, so one thing is evident here, that the question is based on odd numbers, right? And X would be an odd value, so that when you divide, you again get, supposing you pick up say 8, you will get 8 by 2 as 4, then you will minus half, it will become 3.5. Then if you divide it by half, 3.5 by half, it will become 1 by 4th value. So you cannot take an even value here. This should be clear. You will have to take an odd value, so that once you divide, if X is an odd value, you divide it by 2, you get a fraction which will be half, and that half would be again subtracted, and then you again get an odd number. But if you take an even number, you will go into 1 by 4 and it will not end up getting a 0, right? So if we pick up say 7, so the first customer buys 3.5 kg rice plus half kg more. So the first customer buys 3.5 kg plus half kg, that means 4 kg, and 3 kg is left. The second customer will buy half of 3, that is 1.5 kg, and half more, that is 2 kgs, and 1 kg would be left, right? The third customer would buy 1 by 2, that is half kg, and the last half kg which is left. In this way the entire rice would be finished. If you take 5, it will not end up, right? So 7 satisfies this situation, and this has to be done by this method only to save time. You can also do it by calculations and by solving equations. Yeah, that's what I said, Pankaj Mohanty. That is what I said. If you take 8, so the first customer would buy 4 kg and plus 0.5, 4.5, right? 2.5 would be left. Now 2.5, half of 2.5 would be 1.25 and not 1.5, as Pankaj you are saying. Please check. Yeah, Nikhil is right. It takes minimum 2-3 minutes for solving y equations. But if you solve by logic, as I have told you, it becomes easier. Pick up an option. The option should be a middle option, and many times if you pick up the middle option, you can get the correct answer in one go. Okay. And since the question has definite ranges, so there cannot be two ranges, there will be only one option correct. Ankita, no, you should not leave it in the first go since you have solved this question. That is why Arun sir always emphasizes on seeing it, on seeing questions, on trying to solve as many questions as possible, at least the variety. So if such a question comes up, you should be able to solve it. But yeah, if it is taking more than 2 minutes or maybe more than 1 minute, first of all, I hope Arun sir must have told you this, that you have to attempt only those questions of which you have solved, a type of which you have solved earlier, right? If you see a question and it is new and if you have no clue, immediately you should leave it. In the first go, you should solve only those questions which you have seen earlier, which you have solved earlier. That confidence will definitely take you ahead and you will be able to solve questions which you have not seen. But if you are stuck in the beginning in a question which you have not seen, not solved earlier, it will lead to frustration, wastage of time, demoralizing you. Okay. So since you have solved this, you should be able to solve this question if it comes again or a similar question comes again. Shobit says he has made some silly mistakes. Okay. Pankaj, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain this again. Maybe I should use a pen and paper here again. Wait a while. Wait for a while. Shruti is asking approx how many questions should she attempt to touch 95 percentile. If you attempt 60% and out of which 50% is correct, I mean 60% if you attempt, and say out of 10 questions, out of 30 questions, if you attempt 36 questions, no, what I'm saying, out of, if there are 60 questions these days, right? So out of 60 questions, if you attempt 35 questions and if you are 30 correct, you will be able to get 95 plus. Okay. In my time, I had attempted 34, out of which 34, and I had only one wrong answer. So accuracy is key. Accuracy is key here. Okay, so coming back to this question now, because most of you, some of you are having doubt. Okay, so I'll just explain this once again. Okay, I hope my voice is audible now. I'll just explain this once again. See, the question says that X is the quantity of rice every time a customer buys X by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay. Now supposing we take an even number as X. Say we take X, 8 as X. That 8 kg of rice was there in the storage. So the first customer would buy 4 kg, half of X plus 1 by 2, right? 1 by 2. So the remaining amount would be 3.5, right? That is the remaining amount. Now the second customer would buy whatever is remain, half of that. So he will buy 7/4, right? 7/2 is left. He will buy half of 7/2. So it would be 7/4 plus another half. Now the remaining would be 7/2 minus 7/4 minus half. So this will not be a whole number. Getting my point? This will never be a whole number, and hence this will never be a whole number, and hence you will never get 0. Now if you take 3, if you take 7 as the, or any odd number as the storage, so initial capacity is 7. The first customer would buy 3.5 plus 1/2, that is 4 kgs. Remaining would be 3 kg. The second customer would buy 3/2 plus half, that is 2 kg. Remaining would be 2 kg. No, remaining would be 1 kg here. 3 minus 2, 1. Right? The third customer would buy 1/2 plus 1/2, that is 1 kg. Remaining would be 0. And this is how you reach the answer. Yes, Ankita, if you take 5, definitely the answer would be negative, which is not possible. The third customer will not be able to buy. Right? So these kind of questions have to be approached via this method. And somebody has asked that if options are not given, how do you approach this? See, these questions have to be, yeah Pankaj, the option is having 8 also, but yeah, by not, Ravinder, I am coming to your point. If options are not given, then this becomes a puzzle. It is not a CAT question. This will still remain a question, but CAT will not ask you, because you can go on contemplating. If you hit the right figure, you might get the answer, or you might try solving it via making equations, but it will be lengthy. Okay, you can take x/2 plus half, then you will get a value. So it will become complicated. Yeah, Nikhil has given the correct language to it. It will be like shooting in the dark, as Arun sir says. So you should, if you are not familiar with such a question, you'll have to leave it. See, when the CAT paper is set, or any paper for that matter, you have to be very selective in selecting the questions. Out of 60 questions, if you get 30-35 right, you are going to get 99 plus percentile. Okay, so there are certain questions which have been put in the paper to confuse you, to eat away your time, to trouble you, to frustrate you. That is also a strategy of examiner. We also make question papers, and now having in this sector from last 5-6 months, I have come to know that this is also a strategy. I meet people, I meet academicians, we discuss with Arun sir and all, I mean all kind of teachers. So this is done. Okay, Pankaj, coming to your question, the correct option is 2 only, second part. See, the question has asked for you a range in which this value will lie, right? You have got 7 as the answer. 7 will lie only in the second option. So second option is the correct option. Okay. I hope this is clear to all now. Pankaj says correct. Yes, Raktim, if you solve 35 questions correctly, you will get 99 plus. Be assured of that. Abhat is saying, see, top colleges means if you say top 10 colleges, you should have 98 plus. Yeah, Raktim, all correct. So I hope you found this session valuable. Maybe you can give me a feedback, a couple of feedbacks from your side, how to improve, how to add more value. The initial portion was definitely easy because it is the first session, but cost of IIFT format will be dealt in the class. Ali Imam says it's good, so there will be a detailed class on IIFT. Meenakshi ma'am will take a couple of classes. Ayush will take. Ayush from IIM Lucknow will take. Okay, so they will tell you in detail about IIFT and all. The second session will be on Saturday from 8 p.m. onwards. In that we'll cover more questions, a little tough questions, but I'll advise you to start practicing. Yes, Laktim will include all these type of questions. Okay, so we end the session now. Any questions regarding the videos on the website or the class schedule or anything of that kind? Please shoot. I'm here to answer your queries, answer your questions. I'll upload this video. I'll send this Word file to you also. I had a couple of more questions, but due to paucity of time, I'll have to finish this, wind up. Raktim says great. Okay, so maybe a couple of feedbacks and then we end. Mudit says the session was full of interesting concepts. Have to revise and practice. Thank you, Mudit. Yes, Deep Singh, questions will be put on LR. Nikhil Thete, percentage session will be uploaded on the site. You can view them from Thursday onwards. Arun sir is in Delhi right now, so he is not able to upload. Harish, thank you. Harish says excellent explanation. Vinay says session was great. Thank you, Vinay. Shobhit says he got a new learning that he needs to be very careful with dealing with easy questions. Right, Shobhit? Easy questions are more dangerous because you tend to be a bit complacent and Raktim, we will have CMAT session for GK. In fact, lots of GK content is being uploaded on the site. Bhavna says great session. Thank you, Bhavna. Shrikant says excellent explanation. Thank you, Shrikant. Okay, guys. So we end now. Those who have problem with the webinar, with the recording, they can stay. We can discuss. Harish, see 10th and plus 2 marks do count in CAT. They have weightage depending on colleges. Some colleges attach heavy weightage, some colleges attach low weightage. But my advice to you is not to worry on that because that is something which you cannot change. Focus on what you can change right now. And then there are a lot of good colleges which do not give too much weightage to 10th and 12th, like IIM Kolkata, like a lot of other colleges, General Bajaj, Excel, and I mean Excel gives weightage, but then FMS, yes. No, FMS I think it's through CAT only now. Earlier it was a separate exam. Kostav says great class. Thank you, Kostav. Yeah, we'll have module on ZAT. We will right now we have had a module on Snap. We will have module on ZAT, IIFT, and MAT. All these four. We'll have a module on all this. Yeah, Vivek, in JBIMS around 80-85% seat is reserved for Maharashtra. Bhavna, yes, we'll solve more questions in next class. This was the first session, so we were on the easier side. The buffering issue will be solved, do not worry. And Matt, yes, we will have question session on Matt also. The next 2 months is going to be very rigorous in terms of classes. We will have lots of classes, lots of videos, so you guys should buck up and start practicing and give it all, whatever it takes. Akshay, recording is not available. Number system class 3 was there. It is on the second page. See guys, I have told you, when you see the CAT online self-paced program, you should go to the second page also, because one page cannot take up all the videos. So if you go down the page, you will go to the second page. There the third class is there. Okay. Harish, to get Nasimonji, you should have 97 plus percentile. Yes, Deep Singh, will go rigorous. Definitely we'll have lot many classes, lot many videos. Abhas, MAT exam. Okay, we'll try to give some content for MAT also. Anything else anybody wants to ask? See, go to the second page here, and then you will get more videos, as I have told you earlier also. Vivek, I am not sure of Irma. I think it is combined with CAT. Neha Agarwal, yes, 30 online classes, you will get these classes, and if you want to continue, you can enroll in one of the courses. You can see the course page. Yes, Harish. WorkX, definitely weightage is there. Relevant WorkX. For example, if you are going in a marketing, in a college in which you say that you want to pursue marketing, and if you have a marketing profile, it will have weightage. If you have operations profile, so relevant WorkX is definitely giving weightage in placements, in selection, everywhere. Akash Deep, videos are given access in a sequential manner, as I have told you. You have to check the class schedule page regularly. Every day we will upload a couple of videos which will be released. Okay, I'll just show you. If you go to the class schedule page, under the tables, you can see that we have put up. Neha, no, you will not get access to these videos because you are not enrolled. You will get access to videos only when you are enrolled with us. 30-hour classes will have only 30 hours of live classes. See, if you go to the class schedule page, you will get. Deep Singh says it is better to be enrolled. Yes, Deep, I agree. Getting an opportunity to be taught live by Arun sir, Meenakshi ma'am is definitely an edge. And just to clear doubt of newcomers, Arun sir teaches you. I am Arun Chaturvedi. I handle the operations marketing. Yes, Bhavna, the main objective is this only, to expose you to as many questions as possible, so that in the exam you don't feel that you have not studied this or not seen such a question. Ali Imam asks, teaching work experience will be counted or not? See, it depends. Teaching, if you are teaching and you are only teaching, it might not be that valuable. But if you are administrating, if you are also involved in marketing of your company, if you are also involved in operations management, definitely you can showcase it and it will add value. So how you answer the questions? Ravinder, I think you are enrolled, right? Ravinder, you are enrolled in the classes, or if you are new to enroll, you just need to pay the fees. And if you pay the fees, you have to send a snapshot. Ravinder, you can call us tomorrow and we'll explain you. But going by the records, I feel you are enrolled. Anyways, if you see this recording section, you will see that date wise we release videos. Yes, Ali Imam, we can leave the class. In fact, we are ending now. So today we have released 2 videos. Tomorrow again we'll release videos. So from here you can get a clue about the videos which are being released on a daily basis, and you can watch them. Okay. Okay then, good night everyone. I hope the class added some value and you liked the class. Good night Neha, good night Ali, good night Vivek, good night Nikhil, good night Shobit, good night everyone. I am ending now. We'll upload this video tomorrow. Okay. Good night Mogna. Mogna says wonderful session. Thank you Mogna. Deep says good like geometry. Thank you Deep. Good night.